Right, welcome to this order unboxing video here. I've got another order come through from gamingfigures.com. They do Games Workshop stuff at 15% off. If your order comes to over £100, usually I try and save up and then you sort of buy quite a few bits all in one go. You get an extra 5% off on top of that. And then in the UK, if your order comes to over £40, they give you free postage as well. So just means you can get your Games Workshop stuff at a discount there from gamingfigures.com. It's a fascinating one, this one. There's been a number of key things coming through. Exciting times, some you'll see here for the channel, with some new units making their way onto the channel. Some things I've been meaning to get a hold of for a long time. So just unbox what we've got here. First thing is the new Skies of Death book here. So I do plan to do a review on this one. I've got this mostly for the interest of the new Space Marine Flyer. I think it'll look really nice painted up for the Imperial Fists in the 5th Company colours. From what I'm hearing, the way I understand it, these rules, it's not just a supplement. I think it actually replaces the Flyer's rules in the Warhammer 40,000 rulebook. So interesting, but we'll get deeper into that as we take a look at it in the review video for this Death from the Skies book. It is quite thick here. It's a fair size. There's new units, new stats, new formations, a whole load of stuff inside this one. New scenarios, I think, as well inside there. So interesting, but keep a look out for the review of that book. So I've sort of revamped one army at a time, and the next in line, I've been working on them at the moment, and that is the Tau. A lot of people have been asking where the Tau have been. They've sort of been in a queue. Imperial Fists have finished, and then Orcs have recently just finished the revamped army. So Tau are now going to take more of an emphasis on them. So I have got one. I think every Tau player needs one of these. It's a KV-128 Storm Surge. I do like the model, and something that I thought the Riptide was big enough, and then the Games Workshop going to release something of this scale. So very, very excited about it. I'd love the idea of building a Tau army around this thing. Just going for one of them, but very much looking forward to using this. I hope to magnetise it to some degree as well. Similar to the Wraith Knight, the way it's articulate, can move around. I really like that idea. So very, very much looking forward to constructing this thing and then getting it painted up in the Tau colour scheme that I have at the moment. I think the rules for it are great fun, and they're just a vast array of weaponry. You know, I think big things on the table, if you do it in a balanced way, I think it just creates, just really makes games of 40k really interesting. You know, Wraith Knight on the table, or an Imperial Knight, you don't spam them, you just have one or two of them. I just think it really makes the game interesting, so no problem having things of this scale in the game. It also makes it interesting for any future Tau Apocalypse games. There'll be some decent sized stuff for the Tau as well. Really, really nice model. Looking forward very much to getting that thing painted up as soon as possible. I'm just going to take them out in the order they are in the box. So just for a couple of sprays. Purity Seal, my favourite varnish at the moment. All the miniatures, pretty much all the miniatures that I have, I use Purity Seal. Great stuff. And then just an Army Painter Leather Brown. Great base colour, this brown, for Orcs if I do any more, and then handy for things like terrain. And then it's a great base colour. The Army Painter sprays, I do rate them very highly indeed. So what have we got here next? Skitari. The emphasis is on them at the moment as well. I have them on my painting desk and looking to build up an army of those. You see the new painting tutorial that came out just recently for them, and then on the Plus channel I'm starting to see some of the advanced Tactica for Skitari as well, so they are on their way. An army I'm very excited about. Very, very nice army indeed. So more Sicarians here. Rust Stalkers I plan to turn these into, to add to the unit of Rust Stalkers I already have, just to build up that unit up, make it bigger size. more information there on these. There is an army development video where I sort of talk about what list I'm going to go for. That's over on the Plus channel. Then we have broadsides for the Tau. More of them. I do have plenty here. We've gone for 2. And the configuration, this is for the new Tau list, which I'm very excited about. I'm actually going to go for this configuration this time around. Always liked the look of it. Always traditionally gone for this one. I have those painted up, and now I do want to go for that configuration there. The Strength 7 missile pod, smart missile systems. I think be a valuable asset to this new Tau force. There's 2 boxes of them. Then exciting stuff here. Ghost Kill will be part of the new Tau force as well. Love the model. I think the rules for it are superb. I think it's a great unit to have in the game, and just the look of it, the size of it as well. Very, very big battle suit, and particularly difficult to kill, I reckon, in games as well. So very, very nice model. Nice releases that Games Workshop have done for the Tau, the new ones. Very, very interesting indeed. Love the idea of a variety of different types of battle suits, different sizes, different abilities and specialities and so on. Excellent idea. So really I'm liking the new Tau, new codex, and then it's not a completely entirely new army, just adding in some key units to the existing force, dropping some that didn't think would perform it too well, and then sort of revamping the army, similar to how I've done with the Orcs, and then hopefully be an army that will carry on the reputation for the Tau on the channel. They usually do pretty good. There's more Scutari here. Iron Strider on the box here, but what I probably will go for with these is the Dragoon. Wasn't too keen on them at the start, but I've seen the models, and they are nice. Winter's SEO has these Dragoons. He has both, but I've actually seen the miniatures, had a good look at them. They do look very nice, so I've tried to include them in the Scutari force, so keep a lookout for those as well. They're quite cheap in points as well, handy little units to have. Then the next one is this Start Collecting box that Games Workshop have done. They've done it for a number of the 40k factions, and I think it's about £50, and then from Game Figures you get that discount on top of that, so which will make it I think 40. Now to buy this here is virtually the cost of this box, so you're actually getting a full unit of 10 and this main character here. These boxes are incredible value, and what I've gone for, again, details of the full army are on the Plus channel, but what I'm lacking at the moment is 2 units of 10 and 2 more of those, so 2 boxes of this fits absolutely perfect to what I need. I save loads of money by going down this route of getting this Start Collecting set, so bear those in mind. Take a look at those for when you're planning an army out, because you can save yourself loads and loads of money by going for these. It used to be the old battle forces, they're called Start Collecting here. These will be spare. Sometimes if you have spare bits you can sell them to a friend, put them on eBay, and then sort of try and generate back some money that way. Or I may indeed paint them up, perhaps, if I do some Mechanicus allies, we'll have to see. So those, quite a fair big order this one. And then, yeah, the last but not least, is the Space Marine Stormhawk Interceptor. So Imperial Fist, you'll see on both channels we've played a fair few battle reports with them. Mixed results. I've definitely seen areas for improvement, and I'm planning on taking the Imperial Fist in a certain theme and direction, and with some changes you'll see a revamped Imperialist force. Been listening to comments and suggestions that people have made, and then do plan on the Plus channel to start some more work on them with some advanced tactic for new units, and another army development video for them, and then we'll get a new revamped force. And it should be just a few tweaks and changes, one of them being the introduction of one of these, plus some other units, and I think it will create a stronger Imperial Fist army. Trying to stay away from, with all the armies, trying to stay away from spamming armies, but trying to stick with nice strong themes for each one, but trying to make those forces as strong and as good as possible, but keeping them within the theme and the fun of actually playing and using these armies in games of Warhammer 40,000. Right, so that's the unboxing there. So in the pipeline will be Tau, Skitarii, and then just some changes for the Imperial Fists as well. So it's a triple update here with this new order that's come through. It's nicely plugged in some gaps. And just to say that what I have here in the order will finish off the Skitarii army, and it will finish off the new Tau force as well. So significant order, this one, and it will be interesting in the future to see how things change and develop with Death from the Skies, the new book. And then also hearing rumours about 8th edition, and then you've got the 8th, and then you've got the FAQ coming out as well. Some significant changes in that, so it looks like some interesting times ahead. We'll have to see what happens, but that is the order unboxing there from gamingfigures.com. As I said, you get 15% off from them, from the regular retail price from Games Workshop. They sell loads of other stuff as well, different companies and paints and so on. And then, because I was talking to James, he said he gets some of his X-Wing stuff from them. They do that at a discount as well. Then if your order comes to over £100, you get an extra 5% off on top of that. And then in the UK, orders over £40 get free postage as well. So there it is. Keep a lookout for these units. I'm excited about painting every single one of these. Hope to get to work on them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.